Hey, my sweet Noah friends, welcome to my channel. So today's theme is going to be the Queen's Jewels. So I have ended up deciding to use a dark base, which is Sally Hansen Instant Dry in Midnight Drive 493. So it's a very dark navy. Now it shows to have some a little bit of sparkle in there, but you really can't see them too much. But originally I was thinking to do a lighter base, but I couldn't think of something that would give that pop I wanted. And then I was finally landed on doing like just a navy color. So I'm sure most of you have guessed we're going to be using Maniology plate M594. Now this section reminds me of another plate. Let me show you, which is the one I use for my birth month mini birthstones. This one. So let's kind of look at it. So okay, I guess it doesn't have this one. It has this one. Just if you're curious, because I was curious, like how close are they? I feel like they're quite similar on those two, except this one's got hearts. But some of the jewels, like these, are similar to that, but it is different if you were curious, like I was. And then the other thing I was thinking about with this is like St. Patrick's Day, um, lost treasure, pirate type theme. So there are other things you could do with this. Also Mardi Gras. I was thinking of that as well. Okay, so what I want to do is multiple things. So I am going to use a lot of the images so we can kind of see how everything, looks. Um, so I know most may not do as much as what I'm going to do, but I do want you to kind of see the different images. So I'm going to be using Maniology's Heart of Gold B187. I figured this is a perfect color and it's going to be a good pop against that navy blue. So let me just start with this image here. Now, my only thing was these are basically the same in my opinion. They're a little bit shaped different, but they're so similar to this. I kind of wish there was something different, but because you could have just taken one of those if you only wanted one strand. But that's just my opinion. So we'll do this one first. And y'all know we'll be reverse stamping. I've already got my colors picked out we're going to use. And I try to pick like colors that are like jewel tones. That's what I'm going to call them. I'm going to have to use my lint roller. Okay. Okay, we'll do this one. Uh-oh. I knew I should have put more right there. Let me see if I can save it. No, it missed. I'll have to redo that one. Okay, got it. Okay, we'll go up to this one. And this one. Yes, my stampers are very well loved. And I do have a backup, like the head replacements and stampers, but I'm going to use them as long as they let me. So, all right, then we're going to get this one. Like these ones, all this, like that section right here, I feel like would be so pretty. Just like you could put it on each nail. That'd be real pretty on it, just doing that. Okay, last one, we're gonna go right here. So I told you I'm gonna try to get several of them so we can kind of see how they look. All right. So you could do, so many different colors. You know what? This one does have hearts. Remember I was comparing those two? It does have hearts on there. Okay. Just now realize that. So I've decided to use like just kind of more like royal tones is what I'm going to call it. So for definitely for the heart ones on here, I may do it on another one as well. I haven't decided quite yet. We're going to do Sally Hansen in Unbreakable Heart 470. Very beautiful red tone. And I'm hoping it'll show up okay over the dark base. It should, but sometimes you can't know until you actually start. So because I'm going to be doing a lot of this tone, I don't want to bore you, so I'll start with you and then I'll pause and finish. Cannot believe how far into June we already are. Okay, I'm gonna look at this one real quick. Okay, and that one is gonna show up over that navy blue. So yay. You could also, if you wanted, just do like the very middle. You wouldn't even have to do the whole thing. I don't know. I might do that and just kind of look and see what I think about it. So yeah, actually, I like that. Kind of gives it a different feel. So I'm thinking on this one. The only thing is I don't know what all is going to fit on that nail, but I think I'll do that same for this one here. And then the one that's over here, I'll do the whole thing. So I'll just kind of alternate. Uh-oh, my polish is getting dry. I'm taking too long. Okay, so I'll finish with this color and I'll be back. Okay, so I may end up coming back to that color, not sure yet. In the meantime, we're going to go to Paparazzi Sapphire Desire. Also a very pretty blue. And I'm thinking this one will be light enough to show up over that navy. So I thought those two colors will be real pretty together. So because I'm using a kind of a lighter pickup color, I'm having to kind of really look till I don't get over it so it won't look weird. Okay, so I was looking. This one won't show up quite as well as the red, but it'll still show up. So I'm thinking how I want to do this. Let me just let me go ahead and let me do this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and color all this one in. So I'm thinking some of them I'm gonna leave to be gold. I'm just trying to decide which ones. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and do this circle one here. And if I decide I want any more, Can always come back to it. 'Cause I also did that one, and again, I think it'd be pretty to have some of them just gold. Okay, psych, I take it back. I decided like that. We're gonna leave it like that because it's still got those little ones, so we'll leave the gold for those. Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna do some like, just go kind of back and forth. So right now I'm gonna work with that red. Okay, didn't have it enough on my brush. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make my decisions. Get a little bit more because I don't want to peel that base or background. Wow, the pickup color. I don't want to peel that up. Okay, I'm also gonna end up pulling in one more color I just decided on. So I'll do all my reds and be right back. Okay, and then I got blue. Okay, so I'm making this heart blue because it reminds me of the Titanic. That you know what I'm talking about, that necklace. I don't know why I asked that. That was like one of the main parts of it. Okay, do this one. All right, so I'll do all the blues and be back. Okay, so I may add some to the rings, other rings. I'm not quite sure yet because for these crowns, I'm hoping, I don't know if this is going to show up, but we're going to try it. So it's Maniology's Lost Gold B374. Thought that'd be real pretty for it. Now it may blend too much with Lost or with Heart of Gold, but I wanted to do something and I kind of felt like yellow's not going to do what I want. So we're going to try this and just hope that it does what I'm wanting it to. I mean, you could leave it without. It would be fun, but I thought it would be pretty. So I'm hoping it will. Okay. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and do the rings in a color because I do feel like Lost Gold is very pretty, but it is blending a bit. Now, doing a kind of like a, what am I call that? Like a silver or like a diamondy color would also be really pretty, but since I'm using the majority as gold, I've decided just to keep that instead of pulling in silver. Okay, so for this one, what I want is since the red's showing up more on these little circles, I'm going to do those in red. I'm holding it up to help you guys see because when I lay it, and to help me see as well, 'cause laying it down, it's hard to see it. So what I'll do is go around, do all those circles, and be back. Okay, now I'm going to do this for these two here. This color reminds me so much of Evil Eye, and it was like $2, maybe right over. Okay, and then for the middle one, do the blue. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do the middle one in the blue. And I know I've got this one piece, and it drives me nuts. This one piece of this brush always pokes out. And I can't get it to stop doing that. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do the outer side of these here. Also, I was gonna mention, like, with this image, let me grab the plate. So, like this image or this one, you could put them like, if you wanted to do them like this, or just flipping them, doing them like a, what am I trying to say? Like a French tip type thing. That would be pretty as well. And then, of course, I want to do these other two in the red. But yeah, these would be pretty if you picked it up in a different color and wanted to do like the diamond look or do the jewels in the gold, like a blingy gold, or picking them up in pewter. That'd be pretty. I'm gonna see if you can see it better over the black, but once I get it placed, you should be able to see it more. Okay, and I already knew I wanted this in the blue because again, it reminded me of the Titanic necklace. We've been having almost daily storms, so I haven't been able to walk, but I've been so super busy anyway. I I probably wouldn't have gotten to anyway, but I'm missing seeing some sun. Okay, I'm gonna have to add some more. So I'll do that and I'll be back when I'm there. Now you can see that gold. Okay, so for this one, It looks to me like the center is a large stone. Then it's got the hanging stone. So let's do the large middle portion in the blue. Now, what also would be pretty is doing like the very center of it in one color and then the outer portion in a different in the other one. So it'd be like if we did that with this very center in the red and then the outer portion in the blue. But I'm gonna go ahead do it in red because that was my original thought. Listen, I do clean my stampers off, but I cannot keep stuff off of them for the life of me. So I do apologize for that, and I'll get them cleaned off here after I'm done with this set. Alright, so since we've got all these blings, all the shinies, I'm going to put a matte top coat on these. I'm going to use Maniology's matte top coat B383 because if you know, I've been having trouble just finding some cheaper stuff. I looked at my local stores and none of them had it. So this one isn't too bad priced compared to others. So I went ahead and just got some more of it. I am gonna attempt to use it as my sticky base as well. So I've also decided to switch up a couple of the images of where I was originally going to place them. So it's just as well that I colored in the things I did. So I'm going to start doing this and we'll apply as it is ready. So I'll start and be back. All right, let me see if I can get this one on here. Okay, and then the other ones should be ready. Okay, hopefully it didn't wait too long. May have. See this top thing, I didn't get it all the way, so we'll do like so. Okay, so far it is letting me use it as as a sticky base. Trying to decide, I wanted to see how much of this I can get on here. So I'm having to roll it to try to get as much on there as I can. So you can see that blue. Let me see. Oh, now the other one's ready. I was trying to basically do two at a time. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get it, go back to, oh, okay, this one's not sticking too good. All right. See if I can push this one down enough and then add this heart back. Okay, this one right there. Okay, so I'll have to add a little bit more to get that one to stick, and I should have moved over a bit. This nail, the this one gives me well, a couple of them give me a hard time, and I did add more sticky tack. So I'm gonna apply this one, I'll be back. Okay, and I've had to add some more of that sticky tack, but I can't mess with it too much. I'll have to wait till I'm done to push it on better. But anyway, also if you get like any kind of wrinkling, you can use your stamper to kind of smooth it out. So this one really could use a little bit more on that side. Okay, for this one, I'm trying to get the necklace and the crown. I want them both on this one. Oh, oh, it made it break right here. Let me look at that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna connect this because, yeah, your safe bet would be with using the sticky base. It did work, but it's drying too fast. All right, friends, the Queen's Jewels. I really do like the colors together. I probably what I should have done is go ahead and do the matte top coat and then use my sticky base just because portions of it I did have a hard time getting it to stick. It did work on some of it, but like that one it did mess up. And then when because my nails were coming off, I can't get them to stick down right now because, as you can see, it left a fingerprint for me trying to do so. So I'm just not going to touch them until after. And that putty used to work well until I got the thinner little stands. I don't know why. Excuse me. It doesn't want to stick well to it. And I think this would be pretty even just with the gold. You wouldn't even have to color in the jewels or silver, like I mentioned before, but I definitely like it with that navy blue. Well, thank you so very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will list the maniology products I used in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day, friends. Bye.